Hey guys, I'm Coxie. I'm obtaining every pet in the game as fast as possible, aiming for the lowest total in-game playtime. This is Funny Feelings. Yo, Funny Feelings. What is up? How are we doing today? Listen, yesterday we got Fasani pet, and 2 weeks before that, Next pet. Those are both in the top 10 longest pets in Old School Runescape, which means we are making real progress. Now, there's only one thing we got to do. We just can't stop. We got to keep going. There's a reason only roughly 50 people in the game have ever obtained all pets. This is a grind that cannot stop. So let's get to it. I swear, man, mega skill raids are going to be my gateway drug into skilling. I don't know when I got 125 mil strength XP, but yeah, I kind of just glanced over and it looked like a cool number. So here we are recording this clip. Hey, speaking of cool numbers, we might as well give range a little update while we're at it. 174 million range XP. Also, for those wondering, this is the best range XP per hour in the game, beating out Chinning Monkey Madness 2 tunnels. You just need to get a Guardian into Mystic start so you can make overloads, and the setup will need at least 5 or 6 accounts. I know that's a lot of ifs, but if you can round up enough friends, this is an easy 2 to 2.5 mil range XP per hour. Okay, here's definitely how I got most of the strength XP. Back in my day, it was always the tobbers who had 100 to 200 mil strength XP on their accounts. Nowadays, it's the people who sit here for 1 hour Olm scything the 1 defense melee hand. Also, if you read the chat box, no, my name is not Eugene. I don't know why he'd ever think that. Please call me Coxie and only Coxie. There are no Eugenes here. First raid of the day, good luck. Oh my. Triple Dex. Future Coxie here. As you can see in the chat box, this was recorded when Dex scrolls were at a nearly all-time low of 7.2 million GP each. Nowadays, they're back up to 40 million GP. So this triple Dex raid would be a 24 mil split instead of a measly 4 mil that it actually was. That is purple number 52 right there. Omelet pet is a 1 in 53. Which means that we just have one more chance to go on rate for this pet. Barbarian Assault! Woohoo! All right, fun fact just for you guys who's listening right now. Barbarian Assault came out in Old School RuneScape March 13th, 2013, which is about a month after Old School servers launched, but it wasn't until August 14th of 2014, almost 1.5 years later, that Penance Queen was added to the High Gambles drop table. Now you know. Ladies and gentlemen, feast your eyes because new content is dropping in on Funny Feelings right now. Up until now, I have been a Sepulcher Andy, but in the back of my head, I've always known that I was not going to stay there forever. It's great for clue chance, it's great for XP, and it has the second best rate in terms of hours to Squirrel Pet. Second to Penguin course, that is. Quick explanation. Penguin is 133 hours to the pet rate, which is 1 in 7,300 laps at 99. Compared to roughly 240 hours of running Sepulcher. The reason why I did Sepulcher is 1, for the elite clue chance so I can work towards Bloodhound, but 2, this ancient ass agility course has a incredibly high fail rate. If you don't believe me, come run 100 laps here with 80 agility and let me know if you had a fun time. The fail rate gets exponentially better in the 90s, and believe it or not, even at 99, it still has a fail rate, which makes it, in my opinion, quite unpleasant to do. Just, please, game, don't make me suffer and let me have a quick squirrel pet. Okay, absolute best part of this course. The final cutscene is a banger. Whoever made this was cooking back in the day, and I'm pretty sure this quest was actually originally raced back in the 2007 era. Okay, 100 penguin laps, and I'm already done for the day. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Oh, that was not fun. Let's get out of here. All right, we had to go back to real agility for a second, just to remind myself that skilling can be fun, it can be engaging, and it can be entertaining. And honestly, it's just beautiful on the eyes. The art and the scenery in this course is, chef's kiss. Note to self, when you have a good healer, please don't cape over 60 seconds on wave 6 unless called for, or you'll end up ragging their good finish time, like I just did. Sorry, Sith Penguin. One of the most common questions I get, why are there 4 range bows with solo attacking? Third Age bow has a 9 tile attack range on rapid, so use it on your first hit running up or on an east wandering fighter. MSB, for KO specs, used commonly on early waves. Venator bow, this is going to be your best friend. Use it whenever you can bounce 2 or more mobs. If the last mob is 10 HP or less, Darkbow guarantees the kill on it, since 5 is the minimum hit and Darkbow fires 2 arrows. different weapons for different situations. Just like the brand new champions in Raid Shadow Legends. Michelangelo, Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, April, and Shredder, all from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Start off with Michelangelo just by logging in for 7 days, then start using Shell Cyclone skill to deal AoE damage in battle. Collect the rest through fusion and limited time events to unlock a special bonus reward. This nostalgic crossover brings your favorite cartoon turtles to the game as legendary champions, available until November 13th. Get started right away by clicking the link in the description or by scanning my QR code to get bonuses that are only available with my link. This includes an immediate starter pack with epic champion Anax. After reaching level 15, you'll get another starter pack with another epic champion Fane. Brand new players using my link can also use one of these promo codes for a legendary of your choice. I'm personally a fan of Alice for her passive that deals bonus damage. Come join the Funny Feelings clan and start your campaign today. Yeah, I have been here for 30 minutes already and I am already down to 50 HP. Listen, I know I debated a lot if I should start Penguin earlier than 95, but I'm just so glad I did not. Coming in here in the upper 80s for agility level, you might actually need to bring Bruise just to survive the course in long durations. Oh my, 2 ancestral pieces. Imagine we actually had the raid where we got full ancestral, all 3 pieces of the outfit in one raid. No purple in my name though, bad RNG, what can you do? I'm back at my safe space. I am back at my safe space, my comfort zone, my happy place. Man, why couldn't Jagex make this pet rate closer to Penguin's rate? Why? Oh, I would love to just spend 130 hours here at Sepulcher, running laps, looking at this beautiful arena for the pet rate. 187 floor 5 loots. I'm not sure the last time I've showed my lap count, but yeah, we also got an elite on that session too, so that is a win in my eyes. Let's talk about BA attacker for a second, but let's keep it simple. BA attacking is the best points per hour, and the early learning process is mostly about learning your reserves. You need to kill 1 NPC in order for 1 reserve to come out. Wave 1 has 2 fighters and 2 rangers. That will spawn with 2 reserves for a total of 4 fighters, 4 ranger spawns on wave 1. Wave 2, 3 fighter reserves, but only 1 ranger reserve. So obviously, you're going to be prioritizing fighters. Let's go down to wave 8. There's 0 fighter reserves, but 3 ranger reserves. So wave 8 is a heavy prio on the rangers. Memorizing your reserves allows all your spawns to come out on time, which gives you a good wave and an end finish. Yo, our torso guy's a Funny Feelings viewer. Fast forwarded through Muspa though. Actual respect, man. Listen, hey, I wish I could have fast forwarded through the Muspa grind IRL. That shit was not fun to do 12,000 of that boss. Real-time example of how powerful note tabbing is. If you know it's not going to be a natural finish on the 6-second intervals and you don't want to guess with a cape, note tab every single game tick in order to choose when you want the wave to end. Ooh, 11:24 finish with a West Collector. Not bad. We take those. Good job, Ski Free. It's felt like a century since I've done an Inferno run, so let's send one. Good luck us. The waves honestly went by pretty smooth. There was no big issues. Just another day in the office. Peace out, Zuck. No idea what this KC is going to be, but good luck. 48. Never pet on the Zuck kill. On the gamble. Is today the day? No gel Nibrek for you. With this task being a 1 in 42 and off task being 1 in 50, assuming cape gambles for both, us being at 48 KC with at least 60% of our kills being tasked, that would put us over the drop rate here for this pet now too. Come on, game, give luck, please. Oh. What? Okay, well, I guess it's only fitting. We got the triple decks not that long ago, so it is time for triple arcane. Listen, this isn't good news. I also don't want to talk about this, but this is either purple 55 or 56, which means omelet, overrate, also now solidified. No. Give it up for 49, ladies and gentlemen. Big number 49. 64 minutes, no pet on the KC, and no pet on the gamble. Rip. Communication in BA is everything. So I'll do my best to teach you guys common phrases along the way. Start Start of this round is going pretty good. So I see the healers typing 60 WL, which means an end time of 60 seconds expected with lures. And with that, he's referencing that the defender is getting good lures for him. I finish my part, I run over, he has the lures, and I notice he's calling 60, so no force needed because natural wave end checks happen every 6 seconds, and 60 is divisible by 6. We might have forgotten to record the 50th KC, so 51 is gonna have to do. Sorry if I let anyone down. Peace, Zuck. And not today. Nope. Boom! 4 KC more in the blink of an eye. We're up to 55 KC. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I forgot how much I like this content. So I've been doing a couple KC a day recently, and I've been a happy RuneScape player doing it. Oh yeah, that is a PB, and what feels like a pretty good time too. For the skiller nerds, this time is probably average, but listen, for an old washed up PVMer, I'm happy with it. Honestly, anything sub 630, it feels good to be honest. No! We get the bad floor 4 spawn. Oh, do we get this blue RNG? No! Okay, even with this bad floor 4, if we get a decently okay floor 5, we might actually overall PB here. Good luck us. Yes! Oh my gosh, sub 6 has been hit. New overall personal best, new floor 5 personal best as well. It is just that easy. I ain't leaving. I ain't fucking leaving. Woo!
I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving!
Blue wave 9 is always fun. 81 finish, and we get the pre-move to start wave 10. Okay. It has been a while since we had a BAKC update, so good luck us. Elite clue and 1,240 gamble count. Not bad. I come with great news today. 500 penguin laps has been hit. Woohoo! You hear that? That's just the pain. I don't want to run this course anymore. And we're only 500 KC. 730 penguin laps. And a reminder, this is a 1 in 7,300 for the pet rate, which means 10% of the drop rate. And let me tell you, it feels like I've done quite a lot of hours here. Definitely more than I actually have, so that's not a good sign. Okay, well, with how bored I am, I've been looking up some random squirrel facts and, you know, stuff about penguins. I'll bring this up later in the series too. So, hear me out. Agility pet. Per the wiki, penguin course is the shortest hours to reach the drop rate, followed by Dorgish Khan grapple route. Dorgish Khan course has a grapple and an agility route. The agility route being almost double the hours at 350 hours to reach squirrel, but you're getting 40k agility XP per hour. Now, why the grapple route is better? Who honestly knows? But for more fun facts, it also gives 50k range XP per hour and 4.3k strength XP an hour to run an agility course. Weird, but you know, kind of cool. I know, absolutely nobody asked, but some fun lore about myself. The collector on this team, Moon Bayul, was here every single day back when I was going for all pets the first time around on my old main Malfoy. This was 5 years ago, mind you. Let's fast forward to today. Moon is still here daily, just grinding out BA. Legend says Moon has never left, just logs in, BAs for a few hours, logs out, daily, for years. What a legend. Gambles, good luck. Ending on 1,268. Never. Might be late to the recording, but 957 and 958 master caskets. Nothing to write home about. Now for a much more important update, 1,000 penguin laps hit. Woohoo! We love penguin, we love penguin, we love penguin. Hey, this is a psychology test. If I tell myself this, if I keep repeating it, it's gonna make the hours go by easier. I promise, just watch. Best time of the day? Well, actually, opening imps is the worst part of the process, but best time of the day is clue time, baby. Alrighty, 3 caskets. Oh, wait, no, I did not restash one of these items. Oh, okay, we're gonna do this first before a month passes and I've forgotten about it and I have to go do that stash unit. I'm like, where are my items? All right, we're gonna open here in Draenor for good luck, please. 959, 960, 961. Game sucks. Barbarian Assault is incredibly unique, and I can tell from my hundreds of hours in this community that it's not only underrepresented, but it's often misinterpreted due to people's initial experience with FFA teams in World 306. Let's do a quick deep dive into one round of BA and showcase how it looks with a proper team. And remember, anyone can learn BA. Guides and strategies are public. The community is honestly thriving and willing to help. I'll link the FCs and clans that I've worked with in the descriptions, but enough talking, let's get to it. Wave 1, 2 ranger spawns, 2 fighter spawns. Alternate between the mobs, finish with MSB spec or claw specs. I personally like to preset my claw style while running up at the start. Wave 2, prioritize fighters but alternate killing between. After the 30-second call, claw the fighter, click your shrink potion, and hold a stall until the runner death breaks it. For probably the most simple stall, just click a prayer. Wave 3, same as always, but a slight prioritization to rangers. Claw the last ranger, shrink over 42 seconds, and hold with prayer for the last runner death to break again. Ah yes, the good old wave 4. Okay, so here's where some nerdy strats begin to come in play. The red potion that you see in the bottom of my inventory is a goading potion. Upon drinking, this potion draws aggression of NPCs within a 9x9 tile. Goading potions do checks every 6 ticks before it'll draw monsters in for aggro. So on my run up, I click the goading pot on 7.8 seconds, the potion is drank on 8.4 seconds, and the first check is on 9.0. Now why is this important? Because if you keep counting out your ticks, it does an aggro pull on 30.6, which is vital for consistency because it pulls the 30-second fighter spawn to you, allowing to keep in Vibo cycle. See how the fighter instantly aggros towards me? That's the goading pot in action. Vibo to kill off the remaining mobs, and save your last 2 claw specs for the 2 36 spawns to hit your 42 end. Keep in mind, sweaty attackers will utilize goading pots on all waves 4 through 10, but in my opinion, wave 4 is a good and incredibly important wave to start practicing. Wave 5, here you're going to start prioritize fighters. Look in the CC for call, usually between 48 to 54 end. Wave 6, Vibo City, baby. Nothing too special about this one. Run east after, and keep an eye on FC. 60 to 66 are normal ending times here. Wave 7, you'll want to finish before the 60-second call change here, so utilize specs in Vibo, and near the end, keep an eye out on FC callouts. Runecrafting cape is 6 seconds, strength cape 9 seconds, and woodcutting cape 12 seconds. More cape times can be found on the wiki. In chat, I see my teammate calling out for a 69-second, so I click strength cape, emote on 59.4. It takes 1 tick to process, and the emote is 9.0 seconds, so we end on 69.0. I call out to my team 69.0. Wave 8, the usual. Finish on time, utilize your Vibo, and make it over east sometime after 60 seconds to look for healer and callouts. Wave 9. For most teams, you want to keep an eye out on the FC for if blue is good or not. Good blue is 81 through 87 finish time. No blue or a bad blue is 90 plus end time. Wave 10, definitely the most annoying wave for attackers due to the small arena and fighters wandering east a lot more. But it is the same as always. Venator bow and tag east wandering fighters with 3rd age bow. Sweet, that is the end of that round. Very nice finish time, 10 minutes, 41 seconds, 4-man BA with a West Collector. Lots of BA has passed, so let's rip some gambles. Nope. But we did hit 1,300 gamble count there. Reminder, this is a 1 in 1,000, so that is 30% over the drop rate. Wave 63, go! Ooh, easy spawn. Nice. All right, I've been cycling through a ton of BA, Penguin, and Master Clues, so we're just gonna launch some Inferno this morning, just to mix it up a bit, you know? We love variety. Don't mind me, just practicing set flicking for my next series. All pet speedrun, but on a pure. No, I'm kidding. Absolutely fucking not. We're not doing that. One dead Zuck coming on up. 57 KC, 61 minutes. No job Mebrek for you. You know what? That was fun. Let's just send the back-to-back. Why not? I have the motivation for it. Oh, man. Don't get me wrong. I do like Colosseum. I think it was a very good update on Jagex's part. But there just isn't anything like Inferno and RuneScape. I wish we got more content updates like this. It's perfect. There's nothing wrong about it in my opinion. Maybe a little bit long, but it is perfect otherwise. No pet on the KC. Oh, okay. That is the misclick of a century. What was that click box? No, we are not going and doing another Zuck with these supplies. All right, here we go now. Cape Gimbal, 57th one. Nope, nada. I know I've gone over this before, but one of the most impressive parts of this minigame is Efficient BA's ability to adapt to different game metas. BA has gone through a lot of metas. Some of the big ones that I can remember include Serp Helm Venoming with Melee, the Blowpipe meta that lasted until 2017, Chin meta 2017 through 2018, very OP. Jagex then released Powered Arrows to match Blowpipe's old strength, which began the MSB and Chally meta, Scythe meta that lasted from 2020 to 2023, and now Venerable meta that came out with Moospa in 2023 and is still in effect to the current day. Yippee! 1,500 penguin laps. Yeah, that's all I got to report to you today. Just 1,500 penguin laps. Just happy to be alive. Another day in this great icicle. 1307 gamble count update. Plus, we managed to snag another elite, so it is clue time. Okay, call me a psycho, but whenever people ask which RuneScape city would you like to live in, you know, you get the common answers like Falador and Artie and Yanil, but I always respond Dorgish Khan. It's just beautiful, peaceful, and not plagued with lying politicians and fire-breathing dragons. I mean, why would you not want to be down here? 962 was nothing important. 963 was a mimic. 500 extra blood runes. Never lucky. Random fun fact that absolutely no one asked for. This penguin course came out alongside the Cold War quest back in January 29th of 2007 as the 100th members quest in RuneScape. Dang, is anyone feeling old yet? Oh no, he just phased me. Okay, good luck right-click spams. Dang, and he still hits the 78. Okay, so for some information, 78 wave 10 with a West Collector is the best time you can get. And having to right-click drop-down spam 2 stacked healers, it's not easy. Let me tell you that. It would probably take me 50 hours before I'd get my first successful one. And this machine ski free just does it like it's nothing. Gambas, 3 of them. 1349, 1350, 1351. Ooh, another easy tip for all the attackers that can save you time. On wave 10, when Penance Queen starts its spawn animation, click a prayer to start a stall. After the queen is fully up and spawned, break the stall by something simple like clicking the ground or any gear piece. It'll force spawn the yellow Omega egg, giving you an incredibly easy time save every single wave 10. The more you know. East side in this team is cracked. 66.0 wave 7 is not something you see every run. Shout out Brando and shout out Sith Penguin. 1103 West Collector finish. That is another torso down with an insane team. Good luck us on the Gambas. Oh my god, I actually got it, no way. Oh my god, dude. 1357 Penance Queen has been obtained. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we finally got one of the big 3. We right now are almost over 8 on Bloodhound. We are over 8 on Chambers, and we were over 8 on BA. We finally fucking got one of the heavy hitters. Nice. Oh, dude, I'm gonna miss BA so much. Super quick, super important stats section. Penance Queen pet rate is 1 in 1,000. I obtained mine over drop rate on 1,357 gamble count. Courtesy to our lovely binomial distribution, this lands us right in the 74.27 percentile. So visualizing this, let's take 4 people at random, lock them in a chair until they obtain BA pet. On average, 3 out of 4 of those players will get the pet before me. I am celebrating with my good old trusty penguin laps. Listen, don't ask, just trust the process. It's gonna work. We are absolutely getting this squirrel pet under the drop rate. It has been 2 years, 4 months, and 11 days since we launched this series straight off Tutorial Island with a current in-game playtime of 200 days. We obtained our 47th funny feeling and the 3rd longest pet in Old School Runescape today. With roughly 3.5 gambles an hour, going 357 KC over the drop rate, I lost 102 hours on this one. That is the pain of going dry on the long ones right there. Coming in from last episode, we were 217 hours lucky, and with BA Pet, that drops down to 115. I can't control the bad RNG, but at the end of the day, we're still lucky overall, for now. Don't forget to download Raid using my link to unlock exclusive rewards.